We're discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, and we had a lot of discussion on this verse, Gopi's second verse about the Dharma. And we finished Jiva Goswami's Tika and most of Vishwanath's commentaries. Yesterday we were hearing about his analysis of trying to explain how the gopis are able, because the gopis are the purest and deepest lovers of Krishna, and Vishwanath is trying to explain where they're coming from. So they're operating from their intense attachment, surrender, and submission, and love for Krishna. So then their prema, they're prem sarup. We say prem sarup, or Mahabhav Sarupini Radharani. So all the liberated ones, all the liberated premi bhaktas have prem sarup. Sometimes it's called bhav deha. Bhav means Mahabhav, it means Madhurya Bhav. It doesn't mean a Sakti Bhav and Prem. It's a total transcendental level of intense love, the most intense love. So Vishwanath says that love of the gopis, it expresses itself as sunshine and moonshine. And both are necessary, both are healthy, both are essential for our well-being and holistic existence. So the gopis need the fire and ice. So ice is separation, fire is union. So he says that when they're burning in separation from Krishna, or even apparent separation, then they can somehow, the light of that sunshine of separation illuminates their minds with the Aishvarya, the opulence and grand position of Krishna. And they're able to speak like great philosophers and great Vedantis. Vedanta tattvavidasya tajñanamadvayam. They understand so many things. Of course, another way to look at it is that the gopis are the proof of the Bhagavad Gita. The example came first and the precept came later. First, the gopis showed the example and personification of all the teachings that Krishna was going to give 50 years later on the battle of Kurukshetra. The Kurukshetra battle. Because there he says, actually, if you love me, Tesham saratayuktanam vajratam pritipurvakam dadami buddhiyogam tam yena mam upiyanti te. By love you'll come to me, and by love you'll understand me. That's an interesting point. Because he says, priti bhajan. So priti means love, and whose love is more pretty? Who are more pretty? Who are more pretty than the gopis, and whose love is more priti? Priti sandarbha. So the gopis, they love Krishna the greatest. So Krishna says, if someone loves me, then they become illuminated. That love illuminates them with transcendental knowledge. So love is the greatest illumination. And love of God and love of Krishna gives the complete illumination and revelation of all possible truths and tattvas of the entire existence. The root of all existence is Bhagavan. And they understand, usually teenage lovers, they would never be able to speak all this philosophy. So he's just saying that he's explaining about this sunshine and moonshine is what there came to be, to dance under the moonshine. So we didn't finish. He said that these kind of feelings of the gopis, that the gopis' love, it shrinks and becomes less perfect during union or meeting with Krishna if his opulence is revealed. Although in this instance, the gopis are meeting with Krishna, they are expecting separation. This is the sting of love. This illegal love, this illicit love, that there's no bondage. Two people are not bound in time and space. But when there's legal marriage, then the man and woman are bound in time and space together. They occupy the same time and space together. But in this Parakiya Bhav, or this Paramar love relationship, Radha and Krishna are bound in time or place, don't know where they're going to meet, and don't know when they're going to meet, and if they are going to meet. The husbands and wives, they always meet at the same time, in the same place, in the same room, in the same flat, in the same street, in the same apartment. So the two are bound in time and space. But in Parakiya Bhav, it's free, it's no limitations, no walls. Where's the griha? There's no griha. There's no. There's a van. We don't even know. From moment to moment, hour to hour, day to day, the gopis. First of all, where is my lover? I don't know. Where will we meet? I don't know. Will we meet? I don't know. That makes excitement, makes adventure, makes anxiety. It stings one. It stings one with the ever-present reality of continual separation from the dearly beloved. And as you know, separation from the beloved is more painful than death. So the gopis feel like they're entering 1,000 subterranean hells. The gopis feel like they're entering 1,000 subterranean hellfires. 1,000 subterranean hellfires when they're separated from Krishna. Can you imagine?